So a big question I get asked a lot, and I know a lot of people are asking their peers, is maybe when they have those meetings in those structures and in those settings, and someone's just not hitting what they need to be doing time after time after time. How long do you let that go on for? And what sort of actions can you take when someone's not performing at the level that you've established for them, or that you know they're capable of?
Yeah, I mean, that's where it gets back into the coaching, and we do a lot of assessing on coachability in the people that we hire. That's actually the number one attribute, because as long as I hire someone that's coachable, I should be able to get them through that framework. So one thing that I'll be looking at is, it stressed me out actually in the early years, because there were so many salespeople we had that like 3 or 4 months in, the managers were like, it's not working out. They're just not good. And I pushed them to stick it out, and a lot of them ended up being top reps, like after their year anniversary. So that really stressed me out, because it's like, I'm not going to hang on to someone, just, it's the major leagues. You're going to have some attrition rate in sales, but like it stressed me out that I didn't know 3 or 4 months in. So what we did was we set up a performance plan that was very fact-based. It was like, you have 6 months to ramp. And then after that time, if your trailing 60 days was ever below 80% performance, you went on a performance plan. And you had 2 months to get that back to 100%, and you were out. Okay, so by being up front, we told people about that on day 2 of starting. And obviously it's not like just gloomy bad news, and that's surrounded by a lot of other cool stuff, like the perks and everything. But like, that removed any politics from the culture. And like, when someone went on a performance plan, it wasn't because of their, asshole boss, Dave. It was because they weren't stepping up, and everyone, including the boss, Dave, was teaming up later evenings to coach them through it. And so what I would look at there early on is I would assess how responsive they are to the coaching. So when I get a manager and they're saying, I don't think it's going well, I'll ask them, okay, what have you been coaching on, and did you see an improvement? And if you saw an improvement, did they sustain that improvement, right? So if they're coaching them and they're coaching them effectively and they're just not even improving, that's a really bad sign. And if they're coaching them and they improve, but then a week later they go back to their old habits, that's a really bad sign. But if they actually coach them and they improve incrementally, it might be frustrating, it's taken a while, but I think they'll be one of those ones in the bucket that 12 months later could be one of our top performers. So that's, factual-based performance plan right out of the gate, remove the politics, and then the focus on coaching and knowledge absorption.